Hi guys, happy day, happy day. Welcome. It's Super Days with Super Dave. I don't know why I sang that, but just feeling really good, and so I'm so glad you guys are here. Welcome. My name is Super Dave. I'm the director of training at Best Life Creation Society, and yeah, you saw the title of today's video, which is called "Hey Jen," which is called "Powerful Fine Tune Adjustment." So I'm really excited to. Hey Scott. So I'm really excited to share this with you guys because this is a. It's a powerful fine tune adjustment. Um, in Best Life, one of the biggest things that we talk about is your own alignment with your internal guidance system. So think of like your feelings as that internal. Hi Jen. That internal guidance system. That indicator, that gauge. Some might call it a Geiger counter. Some might call it a radio dial. Different things, right? And so, with the training that we do in Best Life, one of the things that's very powerful is about understanding that at the premise of all of this is this concept that has been talked about a lot in personal development, which is feeling good now. But with that being said, there's something very, very powerful that is not talked about a lot when it comes to feeling good now, and it's being able to be sensitive to your own feelings. That's right. Being able to be sensitive to your own feelings and your own thoughts and your own beliefs and really feeling what you feel when you feel them. If you feel frustrated, feeling it out. But if you feel joy, feeling that out too. And so one of the things that really helps is understanding that when we trust our internal guidance system, and you can call it lots of different words. Lots of different personal development have called it like intuition. Maybe you've heard it referred to as inner being. In Best Life, we talk about it as inner being. Maybe you've heard it referred to as inner voice, inner child, universe, connection to source, God, Christ consciousness. Call it whatever you want to call it. Whatever word resonates and feels good to you, that's the magic. Because once you realize that that energy and that connection is within you and has been within you the whole time, it's never been missing. It's never been cut off. It's never been hidden. If anything, it's just been slightly pinched. And so, hey Sue, happy Friday to you too. Um, and yeah, and I see Scott here. I see Jen here. Hello, guys. Higher self. That's another great word for it too, Sue. Absolutely. Again, whatever word resonates with you, that's the magic. That's the power. Because when you can tap into that energy and understand that that energy is with you, there's also something else that you tap into too, which is the potential. We'll call it pure potential. You tap in and turn yourself on to that beautiful, pure potential. So I just wanted to kind of give that as sort of a predicate before we go into this fine-tune adjustment, because once we have a foundation and an understanding of, well, hello, Mansoor. I saw you earlier this morning, too, on our Facebook Live with Breet and Tenica, so welcome back. Hope you're having a happy day. It's very, very powerful to understand that once we have this connection and we've opened up this connection, now we can really start building on these things, and we could start, in essence, creating new neural pathways, opening up different outlets, really making these fine-tune adjustments so that way our connection with our inner being, our higher self, source, God, universe, Christ consciousness, all these different things. Hello, how are you? Happy day, Mr. Dave Bresnan. I'm doing great, Mensur. I'm doing awesome. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're having a happy day. I think it's like midnight there. If I think you're in Europe right now, so happy night to you, but also happy day to you as well. Doing fantastic though. But this fine tune adjustment is so powerful because what it does is it allows you to get re-engaged back into that connection. It's so powerful. It's such a powerful tweak. So without further ado, I'm just going to let you know what the tweak is. The tweak is this. In personal development, we've heard people say, you don't focus on what you want, find out what you do want. Right? And that's all fine and dandy, and that seems like a lot of sense. But sometimes it can be a bit of a challenge. But interestingly enough, when you say that, it's kind of hard to tie in those feelings to it. So one of our beautiful besties came up with this very powerful fine-tune adjustment, and the fine-tune adjustment is this. Anytime you guys out there are feeling anything of a dissatisfied nature, so that could mean like anytime you're feeling maybe frustrated or stressed or even a little anxious or worried, maybe mildly irritated, anything that's of a vibration that is, and an energy and a feeling that is not to your liking, I'd recommend saying this. Okay, this is important. This is happening for my vibration. What is it that I really want? That's it. That's it. That's the fine-tune adjustment. What is it that I really want? And some of you may be watching this being going, that's it? There's nothing more to it? There's nothing more to it. Because the things that are the most powerful are also the most simplistic, so that way they can be also the most expansive. So it's just that easy. And the fun thing is that when you're in those moments and when you've been connected and tapped in and tuned in to your higher self, to your inner being, to that, beautiful internal guidance system, maybe it won't always be that phrase, but it might be something like this. Maybe it'll be like, oh, this is really bringing greater clarity for me. What is it that I really want? Or, this is really great. I'm finding out more about myself. What is it that I really want? Oh, this is awesome that I'm finding out more contrast, because contrast creates expansion. What is it that I really want? Yes. This is such a powerful, powerful tool, because the biggest thing when it comes to really staying aligned is feeling it. And yes, Sue, and listen to the answer. Absolutely. Because whatever the answer is that you're getting back, that feedback, you could say that feedback, I don't want to say feedback loop, that sounds too complicated. That feedback, that energy that you're getting back, listen to it. Even if it doesn't make logical sense. Feelings aren't supposed to make logical sense. There are feelings. They're what we tie in and tap into with being able to expand and being able to experience joy and being able to experience further growth and further joy, like I said. And so when we can understand that that's what's happening, and when we listen to what we're feeling, so like, give you an example. Let's just say that there's been some stress in your life or something like that, and you're like, oh, this is really annoying. Well, acknowledge it as such. Don't be like, I don't feel annoyed, because we live in a law of attraction-based universe, and that's just going to draw in further and further more of what you don't want. So it's okay. And we live in a universe that's filled with contrast, because that's how we're expanding. But we don't also have to experience this contrast. We can observe it and then pivot from it. So again, let's take that irritation. Okay, I'm feeling really irritated. Okay, this is important. This is happening for my vibration. What is it that I really want? And let's just say the answer that pops out is, I want to take a nap. Take it. It's that message that's wanting to help you get back into that space of alignment. It's really that powerful. I remember I had a moment of contrast for myself last week. I was doing some extra work, and I was actually working outdoors. And I was very, very cold. And I said, okay, this is really important, but I wasn't liking it. My preference is not the cold. My preference is to work in warm conditions. But I recognized, okay, that there was contrast that was arising in this moment. So what did I do? Just like I'm sharing with you guys, I said, took a deep breath, and I said, okay, this is important. This is happening for my vibration. I do not like the cold. What do I really want? And guess what the answer was? Go back to your car and warm up your feet with your heater. Guess what I did, guys? I stopped everything that I was doing, and for the next 10 minutes, I got in my car and I warmed up my feet. And then the rest of my day went absolutely smoothly. Why? Because I trusted my own internal guidance system. Now here's the magic. It's your internal guidance system, not my internal guidance system, not Kevin Trudeau's internal guidance system, not Tony Robbins' internal guidance system. It's your internal guidance system. And when you can fully trust it and listen to those answers, I'm telling you guys, it's just such a beautiful, beautiful life of just greater freedom, greater expansiveness, greater happiness, and above all, greater satisfaction. So I'm just going to read a couple of these comments to see if you guys have anything that you were going to share here. So, happy day, energy positive. Well, happy day to you too, Mensur. Yes, you have very positive energy as well. So glad you're here. Yes, there will always be contrast. Thank you for the contrast. Exactly. Thank you for the contrast. It's just contrast, you know? And it's okay. It's perfect. It's awesome. It's amazing. And yeah, everything you guys are doing right now is perfect. And all of our power is right here in this beautiful present moment. And you guys are all absolutely incredible and amazing. And if other people are telling you no, you're not, check in here. Check here. Check that internal guidance system. Check that connection. Does this feel good? Does this resonate with me at the core of who I am? You're going to love this, guys. If it doesn't, you don't need to listen to it. You don't need to repeat it. You don't need to say it. And you don't need to do it. It's that powerful. It's really, really, really that powerful. Landon, yes, I agree. You when you're connected with your own internal guidance system and your own inner being and everything, do or don't do, say or don't say, based on how it makes you feel. It's that powerful. And when you do that, you start to shine from such a beautiful, shining space that's never in anyone's eyes, that feels the most comfortable to you. What is excitement for one may not be excitement for another, and it doesn't matter. Because we came here to co-create, guys. You, watching this video, came here to co-create. You did not come here to suffer. You did not come here to struggle. You did not come here to pay your price or to pay yourself to the piper or any of this stuff. It's just nonsense. You guys are way unlimited and way expansive and way perfect just the way you are. And when you really start listening to your own internal guidance system, you will see that perfection that I feel for each of one of you. And you will experience it. Because we live in a law of attraction-based universe. And when you start feeling this from within, it'll start to reflect from without. So, yeah, I wanted to see what you guys wrote here real quick. And, yeah, that was my nugget for you guys today on this beautiful day. So let's see here. I have learned to practice looking in the mirror and smiling at me, learning to love me. That's fantastic, Landon. That's what I'm talking about. We are direct reflections of ourselves. So if you're feeling amazing, you're going to get that amazing energy back. If you find yourself being critical or judgmental or dissatisfied, the world will reflect that same energy back upon you. But what's so amazing is even if it does, with this tool, okay, this is important, this is happening for my vibration, what is it that I really want? Now you can pivot so that way you don't move yourself into a space of that negative momentum. And it does take a little work, but it's not work, it's fun. And it may take a little bit of, time or practice or whatever like that, but compared to the opposite, it's a fraction of the time. You're not built to push yourself to feel good. You're built to feel good. And when you find things that don't feel good, pause, take a step back, or don't do them. And just continue to expand your comfort zone, not push yourself out of your comfort zone. Just allow that freedom in and allow yourself to be expressive in that freedom. It can be easy, and it is easy. And speaking of easy, just so you guys know, really excited. We have the Easy Button in 5 Steps, class number 3, coming up tomorrow on Zoom. And this is a registered class, but we'll be releasing it down the road probably in a way so that you guys can participate in it as well. But we also have many amazing classes coming out. Interested in becoming a member with Best Life, please go to bestlifecreationsociety.com. And if you like this video, please share it with people. This is really powerful information because it's not about like my opinions. And it's not about like, here, do this technique and your life will be amazing, because I don't know that. But what I do know is that if you start trusting your feelings and really listen to the answers that those feelings provide, your life will become magical. I really do know that. And that I know, not because I say it, but because I feel it. And I love you guys so much. So if you're interested in becoming a member with Best Life or want to know about future courses, bestlifecreationsociety.com. Feel free to like us on Facebook as well as find us on YouTube. And yeah, I'm just so excited. There's just so much great stuff going on, and I hope you guys can feel that energy. I hope you guys can take some nuggets from this. I love you all so much, so dearly. It's a journey for me as well. You know, we're all learning, we're all expanding, we're all growing. Gosh, I love my internal guidance system. It is the way that we create true freedom. So I love you all so, so much. I rarely even do this, but I'm going to blow you guys a kiss. Mwah! I love you guys. Guys, gals, doesn't matter. I'm just feeling it. And you guys are incredible and amazing. Keep shining brightly in a way that feels best to you. And until we speak again, this is Super Dave, Director of Training with Best Life, signing off, saying may you make your best life with Best Life. I love you guys. Happy day. Bye, guys.